Hey everyone, I want to give a shout out to Global Ordinance. Uh, that's their logo, Global Ordinance. Um, for a job well done. I placed an order on Monday. I had it here on Friday. And the great thing I like about this company versus other companies I've ordered from is the flat rate shipping. Okay, I got in 2,000 rounds. Flat rate was $14, and so initially I put in 1,000 rounds. And I saw it was $14. And I said, let's try 2,000 rounds, see if they double that. And no, I put in 2,000 rounds, same $14. And before I did this video, I said, well, let's see if I put in, because I was looking through their website and I saw that they had a 500 round option for 9mm, and then they had a 1,500 round option for 9mm. And I said, well, let's see if I pick the 1,500 round option, which I would have done. I don't think I saw it. If I take the 1,500 round option and then double that, right, for 3,000 rounds, it actually came out to $12 today. So I don't know if they dropped their flat rate shipping over the course of a week. But hey, you can get 3,000 rounds of 9mm for $12 shipped. Now, initially I found them on AmmoSeek, and I have ordered from them many times in the past. I never really, I don't remember what their shipping was the last time I ordered. The way I often order is I'll go to AmmoSeek, and then I'll see which is the best price. I'm looking for usually steel case, right? But not remanufactured. I don't like the remanufactured stuff. I'm just looking for steel case. If I see brass that's cheaper than steel case, yeah, sure, I'll take that too. But it's usually steel case that falls into this category that I'm looking for. And the 2,000 rounds with the $14 shipping came out to a total of $500, which works out to like $12 per box. Okay, and so that's with taxes and shipping. This 9mm, this Sterling Turkish-made ammo. I guess this is going to be the new Tula, right? I haven't shot it yet. I'm going to shoot this at some, and I'll do a review on this ammo. So this came out to $12 per box. So yeah, I wanted to point out this flat rate shipping because when I was on AmmoSeek, right, and I was looking, because they have this little thing on the side that rates the shipping and handling costs. It had showed them as an 8, right? It had showed their shipping and handling as expensive. But it wasn't until I actually went to the checkout to see what it was going to cost that I saw that they had this flat rate. And I'm like, damn, they're really getting shafted by AmmoSeek, because AmmoSeek should be showing flat rate shipping, or at least have the shipping cost like at the bottom, right? Instead of like at the top. So I wanted to basically correct this injustice, okay? So they're not paying me or anything. There's not like a paid advertisement or anything like that. But I wanted to correct this injustice to them through AmmoSeek that's showing this their shipping cost as being very expensive, when in fact it is probably the cheapest. So it was $14 for the 2,000 round shipped, and when I plugged it in today, it showed it $14 for 3,000 rounds shipped, which will probably be my next order. So yeah, so this is Global Ordinance. Yeah, that's their logo. That's how they spell it. So that's worth checking out, especially if you're into shooting cheap 9mm like I do. So I mean, in the past I've bought Tula from them. I'm guessing that with everything going on in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine, we're not going to be seeing Tula anymore. So now they're shipping this Sterling stuff, which is made in Turkey, which looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to testing this out, seeing what kind of accuracy it gets. It feels a lot smoother than the Tula. and it, not that it matters to me, but it also seems to be less magnetic, because I held this and Tula up to a magnet, and the Tula was a lot more magnetic than this. So I'm guessing that this has other less magnetic alloys in there. So we'll check it out. I'll do a bunch of shooting with this, and I'll do an updated video. But yeah, so I thought you guys should all know about this flat rate shipping from Global Ordinance. Okay, so thanks for watching. Drop some comments below. I'll talk to you all soon. I do want to make one recommendation to Global Ordinance. With their, particularly their 9mm and their, their 223, 5.56, I recommend that they kind of like try to get it pre-packaged at 1,000 rounds, okay? Because the way this came, they sent me one package that had 30 boxes of this 9mm in it, and then this box over here that has 10 boxes of this 9mm in it. So it was like two different size boxes. Basically, this ammunition is not like packaged from the factory. They put it in themselves. They got some bubble wrap in there. And that's fine, because I've never ordered this ammunition before and I need to test it out. But what will happen is, if I end up liking this ammunition, right, at some point I'll start stockpiling it, right? So, and what happens is, if, like, when I get Tula, right, when in the past when I was getting Tula and I was getting 1,000, they were like pre-packaged 1,000 rounds, right, from the factory. So they had like the factory, it was in a factory box. I wouldn't open these factory boxes to look at the individual, boxes of ammunition, okay? I had ordered enough times that I knew what a 1,000 round box of Tula looks like. So when it comes in, I just throw them on a shelf. I don't need to look at them. I don't open them up, right? Because it's all just standardized. So it would be convenient to people like me that buy in bulk in great frequency and stockpile ammunition, if they could get their ammunition pre-packaged from the factory, in factory marked 1,000 round boxes, so that when it comes here, right, particularly if I end up, if Sterling ends up being the Tula replacement, if that ends up being the case, if it's coming into me in factory prepared boxes, I don't need to open it up. It can just go straight on the shelf, and I can, get to it down the road whenever I get to it, right? The way they're shipping it now is I have to open up every single box that comes in and look at it, because I don't know what's in the box. So this one happened to have, this was a 10 round box, and the other box that came had 30 boxes in it. And until I opened it up, I didn't know what each box had in it, because it doesn't say anywhere on the outside Sterling, right? Or the way they used to do it with Tula is they would take the factory Tula boxes and put them inside another box, so there would be like two boxes inside of one big box. So, but yeah, that's the recommendation I would make to Global Ordinance, especially if Sterling is going to be the Tula replacement. They need to start shipping these things out in factory boxes that as soon as they come, I don't need to open them up. I know what's in there, and I can just throw it on the shelf. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all soon.